What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be working on the Toronado, just a short little video again, because tomorrow we're going to be registering and going to be plating the Toronado, going to be able to actually drive it. So I want to make sure everything is street legal on this car. Redid all the fluids and everything on it, got it running steadily. So the next thing I need to do is make sure all the lights work. So we'll see how much we can do for the interior lights, because it's, well, the daytime. And yeah, Oldsmobile has a little thing with when it comes to the lights on the inside. You can still turn them on, but like these won't come on unless it's nighttime or whatever. I already know they work though. So that takes it for all interior lights. So let's go ahead and start this up, and we'll turn on the headlights and parking lights, and then we'll go ahead and throw on the hazards. May actually crack a window while we're at it. It's hot today. I mean, it's very, very hot. There we go. So our corner light works. This one down here isn't. I can understand why. Our headlights are working, and our bottom lights are working for each turn signal. This corner lamp is working. This one is not. This one's working though. And you got the tail lights on, but down here, these are the reverse lights. I was told by Andrew that they did not come on when I went into reverse, so we're going to be replacing both of those. And then that marker light works. So we're going to be replacing those for today. So let's go ahead and shut off the lights. Then we're going to take off the emergency lights and shut off the car. And we'll leave the window open so it can air out in there, because it's hot. It's very hot. All that metal in there. Ugh. Scorching my skin. So what I got over here in the shade is these Sylvania bulbs. Got these for these are the reverse bulbs, and I got these for the side marker lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in and see if it makes a difference. Alright, so I got the reverse lights working. If you saw that in the last clip, I'd show that in more detail, but yeah, sort of can't put the car in reverse and also hold the camera at the same time and bring it to the back. I just noticed there's a little scratch right here. I'll have to see if I can get that buffed out, and like the lining is like coming loose from underneath this. I'm not sure if this is like part of the car, but it's like just hanging here. Huh. That's odd. Oh, there's that. That's what I was hearing, which was catching the tire. I don't know. To do that on the fronts here. That's just like gone on these. So I also have the front lights working. Even this one is working. I'm gonna get this dent pulled out eventually, but yeah. If we turn on the car here, higher idle, but then it goes back down. So that's good at least. But if I turn on the turn signal, so you can see it flashing there. And if we go outside, oh, hang on, I forgot to do one more thing. There we go. Turn on the parking lamps, that comes on. Because it's like for at nighttime, I guess, so people know that you're turning. Really weird, but hey, that's how GM wanted it to work. And we come to this side. Look how bright that is. So, got them working on both sides. I think I got an extra light bulb. I might actually end up throwing it into this left side because it's nowhere near as bright. But that might just because of how it's like pushed back. So once I get this dent here pushed out, then I will put the new light bulb in, because it's almost impossible to get up in there because the actual like bulb is so close to oh boy, I think it's a charcoal canister. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, it's fully running and it's all ready to go. So the next clip is gonna be driving this on the road. I'm gonna be swapping my license plate from the Ford Taurus, which I no longer have, into this. Look at that. That climate control's working just fine now. That's always great to see. Maybe I'll be able to use the AC on the road. We'll see. So, I'll see you in, well, 2 seconds. Alright. Got a full tank of premium gas. Hopefully this should clear out the system. So I'm going to head back home. It's been a blast to drive this thing. I'm glad that I finally can. And then there's the mileage. This is the beginning of our journey. 121,760 miles. 0.2. So, yeah. I think what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be working on the climate control. So I have actually quite a few climate controls. I got the one that's inside the 87 Toronado. I got this one, and then I have this one. Now I built this one out of 2 different climate controls because I'm trying to figure out whether the main, I guess like the main front piece has gone bad on it, or if it's this I guess the circuit board inside. So I bought this one from Eastside Auto Parts in Ohio. This has a broken tab. I mean, it might still clip on, but yeah, for the most part it's broken. And I can't take this off because they actually soldered all the connections in for it, even though it's held in by bolts. So that's cool. So we're going to be leaving this one here. I mean, this outer frame is rusted out anyways. So I'm going to be putting this one in just as like a test, because this has a broken mounting point on this side. It's supposed to be actually like this. It's got a broken mounting point. It has the original circuit board. So this is the one from at least the inside circuit board. Like, I guess the main panel is from the one in crap, which ended up not working. So I took the face from this one, which I guess was tested to work, and I'm going to see if this one is just going to be completely blank like last time. If so, then I know that the main circuit board is bad. So then I'll take the other one and put it up to that, or we can try this one as well and just see if that circuit board works. So we're just going to be trying a whole bunch of options. These screws are incredibly small. I had to buy a miniature wrench set My finger's bigger than them. That's incredibly tiny. If this gives any point of reference, here's my small ratchet. It's not so small anymore, is it? So we got that. It's actually really easy to take these apart. You know, you just take off this top lid here, like I did with this one. Then you can pull out these two connectors, or I guess ribbons, and then because they snap in right here and here on these like orange sections, and then yeah, basically then there's just 4 bolts that hold the circuit board. The circuit board is supposed to be the other way because it goes through this little slot hole here, but just to give a general idea. So we're going to be taking out the dash again today and see if we can get it working, because I need heat for the winter and can't have heat if the climate control doesn't work. So hopefully this works. If not, I'm going to have to just figure out a way to get the original one working, figure out what capacitor's making it spaz out, because it does like a hard reset on itself, and it takes forever for it to reset, and it like makes a weird sound while I'm at it. So enough talking jibber jabbering, let's go ahead and install this in and see if it works. So I put both of them together. So this one is the crap one where the screen just wasn't working at all, but I put the rear motherboard of the other one in, and this one is the untested one with the crap motherboard in the rear. So I'm not sure if they're motherboards. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do not know electronics at all. I'm just trying to miss and match and see which one works, you know. So yeah, hopefully these do work. These aren't not cheap. I'll give it that. Well, I mean, cheap for a person that's basically broke and owns a $500 car. So anyways, like I said earlier, let's put these on and see which one works, if any of them at all. I got the whole dashboard out. It's got it sitting right here. This has actually never been removed before. It even has its original tape on it. But yeah, it's interesting to see what this looks like without it on. It's the first time I've seen it, at least. Yeah, really tricky to get it out, actually, because you have to put the car into basically drive, and well, I'm on a hill, so it was a little bit difficult from preventing it from rolling down. But yeah, I got the climate control off, so this is the one here for it. Not exactly sure what happened. Everything seems alright though, so maybe it's just the screen itself. So got here, this is the one that had the dead screen the first time, and then we got this one, which is the untested version. So we're gonna try this and then see how it goes. Alright, I got the new one in. Let's check out and see if it turns on. Alright, we'll just wait for that to turn off for a second, because everything's unplugged, so it's acting like it's electrical air. So it should shut off in a second here. There we go. So let's see here. Let's go through the functions. So it's on auto right now. Let's click off. Turns off. Outside temperature works. It's 79 degrees right now. I believe that's if we hit that. So let's go to auto. Good. Cool works. Warm works. Hit the outside button. Shows the outside temperature. For fan, here, so you can see that works. Turn down this low so you can hear me though. Bi-level, upper, lower, front defrost. Huh. Rear defrost came on for a second. Let's try that again. think you need the car on in order to have the rear diffuser kick on. Yep, that's, oh, okay, I was right. So, there you go. Front defrost. All that jazz. Let's turn this off. Alright, so everything works. I forgot that you had to turn on the car for the rear defrost to work, because it draws a lot of power out of this. So, yeah, I mean, it works now. I was able to get a new clip in and everything like that. I transferred all of the circuitry to like the original like outer casing on it, so now everything is still factory original except for well, this is actually even the front original screen, so just like the inner like workings of it is different, the guts, the circuitry, there we go, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, so I'm going to be putting this back on. If you don't know how this goes back on, or even how to take it off, you see these little screw holes right here, and there's another one here, and then so forth just right down the line, and then you just take 5 of these little tiny screws. So that's really all that holds it in, and then you have I believe that a clip that goes here, and then one on this side here. I also just realized, like, this dashboard's never been taken apart, so this has been like this since factory. So it's got a whole bunch of like missing lights. So there's 2 missing from this side and 2 missing from this side. So for this one is the anti-lock brakes, because this car does not have that. It does not have a ABS unit. So I mean, that's pretty good. One less thing for this to fail, because that's what usually fails in these brake systems. And then for this you have your oil light would go here. I believe that's what it was. But this doesn't have like a sensor for that. I guess that's on the Trofeo models. And then this one is actually just blank. There's not even anything written for that light. So yeah, really neat. A lot different than the 90 through 92s. Which reminds me, yesterday I actually just sold my 92 Toronado, so that is officially gone. There will be probably more Tornados in the future. I just cannot control myself, but I'm looking for a, what would you say, a black on black, so like black exterior with a black interior, 91 Toronado. So that's what I'm looking for, as in for the Toronado Trofeos, as the 4th generation facelift. So yeah, okay, without that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and put the dash back on, and then we're gonna go take it a ride, make sure it's got the long-term functionality, just to make sure everything's all right with it. And yeah, then I'll be right back. And just like that, it's all back together. It all works. I'm gonna go take it for a drive, see how reliable it is, but it should all go together. You know, at least I have my AC and my heat working now. So that's what I wanted to accomplish today. So thank you for watching this little short video, and I will see you in the next